Welcome, y'all. We're helping Black youth lead the new green economy. Our program uses a fun digital game to teach students about hemp farming and business. We want to make sure our students are the owners and leaders of this billion-dollar industry from the very start. Now, let's meet the students we're serving. We focus on ambitious Black youth between the ages of 15 and 25. These students are ready to lead new green businesses. We're currently looking for 1,000 students to join our first program. We're reaching out to local schools, after school groups, and community centers to find our first partners. These students face a few big challenges today. Many Black youth don't see themselves as leaders in the green economy yet. Often, schools avoid hemp because they confuse it with cannabis. Also, many young people think of farming as hard manual labor. They see it as oppression instead of a high tech business opportunity. We want to change that by showing them the tech and business side of hemp. Here's how we are uniquely ready to help. I already work with local youth, teaching them how to make products from hemp fibers. We're also building partnerships with local farms to learn from their experience. Our big goal is to raise money to buy our own hemp paradise farm. This will be a place where students can see that digital work come to life. Here's how the program works for the students. Students start by using our app to find empty or polluted land in their own neighborhoods. They use the game to learn how hemp plants can actually clean the soil. As they restore the land in the game, they earn points and badges for that hard work. Next, they take those skills into the real world. Students will eventually be able to track real hemp crops on our partner farms. They can earn certificates that help them get high-paying jobs in the green industry. We use classroom leaderboards to keep them excited and reward that progress with prizes. We need to act now so that our youth aren't left behind. The green economy is growing fast. If we don't act now, our youth might miss out on the chance to own these new businesses. Again, we want to make sure that they have the tools to turn empty lots into green, valuable spaces. Look at the future we're building together. Let's look at the future we're building together. Our graduates won't just get a certificate, they'll help change their neighborhoods. We plan to use a portion of our funds to help students start their own hemp based businesses. They can even help create sustainable building materials like hemp lime or hemp biocomposites to help people in need. Our model is built to grow. We're creating a clear path from the classroom to community wealth. And by combining digital learning with real world farm partnerships, we can help cities become cleaner. We want to open hemp paradise hubs in many different cities to reach as many youth as possible. Finally, here's how you can get involved. We're looking for partners to help us build our app and launch our first hemp paradise. Here's how you can help us grow. For schools, you can bring this technology to your students for a $3,000 annual license. For corporate sponsors, use your community impact ESG budget to fund a pilot program for a local school. And investors, we're raising funds to build the app and purchase our own farmland to turn these virtual lessons into real world businesses. Your support helps us build the next generation of green business entrepreneurs. Thank you for building this future with us. The idea with the app is to make it fun and gamified. Now, I loved using Stitch. That was easy and fun, right? I tried using Base 44 and another app, Riplet, to make apps. And even though that was easier than coding, it was still difficult. But this didn't come out exactly how I envisioned it, but that's okay. It's meant to be like a game, kind of like Pokemon Go meets Roblox type of vibes, right? Where they can use that phone and go take a picture of the land. That data will automatically come back to Hemp Paradise. And in the app, they could design that land. They can clean it up, use hemp to clean it up, and then design it using hemp materials. So they'll see and experience and learn exactly how the hemp plant becomes products and how it benefits and helps the community and in a way that's aesthetically pleasing, right? Um, and all of the data will come back, and that's the commodity that'll be sold um, and also used to clean up land. So pretty much it'll be teaching them, raising money to be able to fund their future businesses at the same time as finding new land for Hemp Paradise to develop also. It's like all in one.
What inspired you to work on this idea?
To get the community involved with Hemp Paradise. Because hemp is so awesome for many reasons besides the consumable and medical purposes and everything. You can literally clean the soil. It's the number one remediator because of how deep the roots go and sequester the carbon. It grows tall. You can use the fibers to make products to replace the toxic products that we use every day. Because I believe we can actually have a healthy planet without losing all of the modern conveniences. And hemp is the top way to get that done. And we, Black folk, should own this industry.
I agree. What was the most surprising thing you learned during the challenge?
The most surprising thing I learned during the challenge, a couple of things. So one of them was the deep research, how fast and easy that deep research was. And yeah, so I was able to use it since then to figure out like how to get in touch with some people for sponsorships too for Hemp Paradise. So that was really, and this app, putting together the actual app and like the visuals for it and stuff, and then it being able to be clickable. So you can kind of get a feel for it and go through it and stuff like that. That was really cool. That was cool. And also putting together the demo. I felt like I had to sit and rehearse and be perfect and be able to stand up without a script and be funny and personable and tell his beautiful story and like have all of that together live in front of people. But this kind of opened my mind up to, yeah, I can re-record something and send it to people because people that'll be making these decisions are busy anyway. So yeah, yeah.
And just FYI, I'm sorry. And FYI too, in the future, in the fellowship, the fellowship, you'll be doing live pitches, but during this challenge, I didn't want to put too much pressure on y'all first starting out. So I was like, the easier route would be the recorded, but it's like you kind of ready. It's like you're ready for the live, the prime time live. So that's good though. That's good.
Yes.
And,
that's
and
what.
Last but not, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that's what Office of Community Wealth Building do.
Yes.
Put you out there, sneak ways to build you up.
100.
And what kind of support?
You did beautiful.
What kind of support will help you move forward?
Oh, my. So more like this, the fellowship, developing it, ways to get it in front of investors, because getting this out there, it ain't free.
All right, great. Is anybody got any questions or comments? Michelle, come on down.
I do. I think that it was really, really great, especially giving something for the kids to do, like teenagers, and get them off the street. You know what I mean? Just give them something to look forward to.
Yes. Thank you. And then we start. Well, I keep saying we. Hemp Paradise is starting out with HBCUs, and since I'm at Virginia State, and it's Virginia State. We're starting out with them. I have a meeting on Tuesday with the Dean of Agriculture and the head of the extension programs to get this in the schools. Make it a capstone project for the students.
What does capstone mean?
So it'll be that final project. So what they would do, I talked with the head of engineering, and what he would have them do is present what's exactly needed, and they'll figure out how to build the machines, the processing machines and the manufacturing machines, to the specific specifications. So it'll be that final end of the year project.
Thank you so much. And I did have a quick question to ask. What made you decide the ages of 15 to 25?
Just because of the pilot program with the school. I'm working with elementary school kids right now in my neighborhood where we just put together molds. We just start playing with the products and making stuff, right? So it'll be open to anybody, but the game itself starting out with 15 to 25.
Okay, thank you.
Developing and spreading out from there.
Starting with that focus.
I'm sorry, Coach DJ. I was just gonna say, also looking to turn this school program and bring more kids in and stuff like that to teach them, because the younger kids do like it. They like making stuff. It's fun, and then sneak a little fun education in there too, and kind of get them ready for the industry early.
You did an excellent job, Marshall.
Thank you.
Oasis of Balance is a dedicated space where single mothers rest, restore, and rise together. We offer wellness, financial tools, and community support all in one place. Best of all, we provide on-site childcare for every mother during every session, removing the biggest barrier to getting help. Let's talk about the mothers we serve. Our mothers are between 22 and 40 years old, living in our local neighborhoods. They are working hard and juggling multiple jobs while raising kids. They aren't looking for a handout. They are searching for practical, flexible tools to move from just surviving to truly thriving. But right now, they are struggling alone. Single mothers often face intense caregiver burnout because they have no space for their own needs. Without a safety net or accessible childcare, many are pushed past their limits. They feel stuck in a relentless cycle of responsibility with no clear path toward relief or any real rest. This is why our team is different. We don't just understand this community, we are this community. Our team has the lived experience of being single mothers. This creates deep local trust. We also have active partnerships with local shelters, which allows us to provide safe and reliable ways for mothers to find our services. Here's how we help them restore. We host wellness pop-ups featuring gentle yoga and trauma-informed meditation. We also offer mental health workshops for journaling and reflection. To make this possible, we provide free on-site childcare during every single session. There are no expectations and no barriers, so mothers can finally focus on themselves. We also provide tools for long-term stability. Stability requires more than just rest. Our programs include financial education through our Calm and Count toolkit. We use a sliding scale model to keep resources affordable. We also lead peer support circles and provide direct links to job training and housing assistance to help families build a more secure future. We specifically target the walls mothers face. We identify 5 key barriers: high costs, rigid hours, far locations, low trust, and paperwork. We solve these with sliding scale prices, hybrid scheduling, and local neighborhood pop ups. Our mother led model builds trust, and we require no paperwork to access help. We eliminate the impossible choices mothers often face. When we support mothers, the impact grows. The results are clear. Mothers with peer support report 3 times greater financial stability. By including childcare 100% of the time, we ensure zero barriers to attendance. By design, we have removed the 5 biggest obstacles: cost, hours, location, trust, and documentation, allowing the entire family to rise together. We have a clear vision for growth. Our vision is to build a nationwide mother-led network for care. We want to empower mothers to move from restoration to leadership. By creating a blueprint for wellness and providing childcare, we can transform the journey of motherhood from simple survival into a path of sustained community-driven growth for everyone. You can help us reach more mothers. We are looking for local businesses, sponsors, grant partners, and volunteers. You can sponsor a wellness kit, donate space, or fund childcare spots. We also accept referrals from WIC offices and health clinics. Help us remove the biggest barriers so no mother has to choose between her child and her healing. Thank you for supporting Oasis of Balance, a sanctuary for single mothers. Okay,
You want to walk us through your app?
I guess the front screen is breathing techniques. I can't really see it, but it's like breathing techniques. It's really small, and yoga things, affirmations, yoga techniques, music that can help you relax. Okay, yeah, sleep sounds. And book child care or appointments. Is a place where you can have journal or like connect with community.
What inspired you to personally work on this idea?
Lived experience. Trying to find time for myself with being a single mom. That was the main reason why I wanted to do it, because I know that it's hard for me, so I'm sure it's other mothers that's single and it's hard for. So yeah, lived experience. And
what was the most surprising thing you learned?
Everything, creating everything that I created with this and using the apps and things like that. It was like really good experience. All of the tools used, notebook, LM, the stitch. I really like doing this. And to be honest, I did not want to put that video on there. It cringed me out, but I did it. So yeah, it gave me a little bit of confidence.
First little step there. That's all it takes. Start with that first step. And what kind of support will help you move your project forward?
I think maybe like the space to do like a first like community donation, to like have like a little support event for mothers in the neighborhoods. So that's pretty much it.
I love that. Anybody else got any questions or comments? Come on down.
Yes, I was gonna say, I know you said that you were looking for like pop-ups, but what about partnerships? Because I mean, I have a little intel. I see that you and Dreams kind of align together.
Right. Yeah, that was our thing. Anyways, like we was said that I want her to work with me. So yeah, it kind of align. So yeah, partnerships with
we peeped that. We definitely peeped that already. Thank you. I love it. A lot of our stuff overlap.
All
right.
We need to get a collective going.
Yes, most definitely.
I thought you was resting.
Great job, Rosalind.
Thank you.
So proud of you, Rosalind, especially with the twins. So also, that would be great for those that have, as doulas, and you're a doula now, studying to be a doula now as well. So those that have twins and triplets and quadruplets and all of the things.
Yes.
That's awesome. I like how the app said it calculated how much restful time you got. Like that's dope. Focusing on like the positive part instead of, how much chaos, how much screen time and stuff like that, which is useful too. But how much
restful part. Right. Yep. Thank you for noticing.
Yep. The app was definitely fire. Made mine. Even though you said yours won't put together, I feel like mine was a little more over the place than yours. But it's cool because I still like it. It's good.
Thank you.
Colors are very welcoming.
And the kitchen counter stretch, like fire.
provide mobile prenatal care that comes directly to your neighborhood. No more long traveling or stressful waiting rooms. We deliver high quality services right where you live, serving the heart of Richmond's undeserved communities to ensure healthy, safety pregnancies. But why is this necessary? Every mother in Richmond deserves a safe and support pregnancy from the first checkup all the way to delivery. Care should not require a long commute across the city. When a mother gets consistent medical care, their babies get the healthy, strong start they deserve. The reality is much harder. Many mothers miss vital checkups simply because they do not have a car. Public buses are often reliable and hard to navigate. Sadly, these missed visits lead to dangerous health complications. In fact, 33% of women say transportation is their primary barrier to care. We step in to help. We provide respectful, no judgment care right in your community. Our culturally trained staff understands unique of Richmond's diverse neighborhood, building real trust with families. We combine essential medical checkups with helpful health education so mothers feel fully informed, supported, and completely empowered. Getting this care is simple. Our mobile clinic brings the doctor's office right to your block. You simply locate a scheduled clinic stop near you, walk a short distance to our van, and receive a prenatal checkup. This straightforward process removes the stress of planning out complex travel routes. We also use smart tools. We use smart technology to easily fit into your busy life. We can track our mobile client in real time so you know exactly when we are nearby. You can also text Miss Peggy for supportive reminders, and our vans are sibling friendly for your older children. What happens without this assets? When fails, health suffers. Richmond has maternal care deserts where pregnant women have no nearby providers. Without regular visits, high risk conditions go unnoticed. Transportation issues alone cause 17% of missed visits, and preterm delivery rates are 21% in these undeserved areas. We change this harsh reality. With our mobile care, mothers completely significantly more of their prenatal visits on schedule. Consistent care means fewer high-risk complications, fewer emergent medical interventions. Ultimately, families feel supported, informed, and confident throughout their entire pregnancy journey, leading to happier mothers and stronger families. This impacts the whole city. We envision a Richmond where every single zip code has access to equitable, high quality prenatal care. No mother should ever have to choose between a long commute and her baby's health. We deliver essential health care that literally and figuratively meets families exactly where they live. You can help us today. Your support helps us close the transportation gap for good. By funding our van and supporting our expertise of nurses, midwives, you can ensure no mother misses care. Text STOP to join our community alerts or visit our website to partner with us today. Thank you for your time.
It's the home page right here.
Yes, this is the home page. Well, it they had created the stitch thing. You had the patient bill of rights, urgent. If they need any prenatal care, they can contact us at the top instead of going to the ER. We have doulas on there also. Community doulas, so you can message them, call them if needed. That's the tracker when we come into an area. We're gonna have like pop-up days too also where we're gonna come in, and if if you want to come in just to make sure the baby okay, you want to make an appointment, you can find us where we at. We'll tell you when we coming, what time you should arrive and everything, and stuff like that. And yeah, we had the routes, let you know what's routes. That's Miss Peggy. You can text her. Miss Peggy's like the AI for us. So you have any questions, any concerns, she can help you with that. Or either she will send us, what she would do is she will send your concern to us, and we'll probably get back to you less than 24 hours.
Okay.
And then that's where you can book your appointments. We for your, whenever you want to come to the van, and you don't have to be pregnant. You can have a newborn baby, and we can like our goal is to do up to like 1 year old for the time being, but then in the line maybe we'll do like up to over one. But our goal is to do one, because I don't want to do they got 1 through 5. I didn't see all that, but I'm not going that far. But like 1 to 1 year old for the time being. So yeah. Because then the shots get complicated as they get older. So yeah, you got to meet requirements and all that, and then that's where you can book everything. Our main resources are going to be from clinics, hospitals, community centers, nonprofits and stuff like that for funding. The goal is down the line is to do like a sliding scale, like Capital Area Network, where we go by your income to on charge them, because everybody don't have insurance. That's the goal. The goal is to try to, get the transportation here, so you can get to the doctor, because it can get very hard to get appointment, especially you're going to MCV or something like that. And maybe what if you get sick and you can't make it? We'll come to you. We use our protocol and everything. So yeah.
I have 3 questions. What inspires you to personally work on this idea?
Pregnant. I know there's a lot of pregnant women in my community have a hard time with transportation, even with the Medicaid transportation. When I was pregnant with my kids, the same thing, transportation. Getting off the bus, and especially you got like more than 1 kid. Like now I see people wanting 1 kid, they have to take 1, they got the strollers and all that stuff. So that will leave us some kind of burden. So I can relate to that.
Okay. And what was the most surprising thing you learned during the challenge?
The most surprising thing was the research. It's amazing how the research just like it just went really fast. Like I was telling Miss Natasha, it would take me like days, especially if I'm doing like for the business plan. Like you join on the business plan, you have to do the industry part. You have to like go on a computer, search, and that can be so daunting, so tired. If you do it with this, it just like, and I was reading, like I really read through it today when I was with her, and the research. It's very amazing about this problem, because I never really know this problem was very. It ain't even in just Richmond. I had put it in earlier today about transportation. It ain't even just here in Richmond. It's like a United States problem. Transportation, and people, not just for pregnant people, old people, any type of people trying to get to the doctor. Transportation is a major burden, and it ain't just for the pregnant women. So it's something they need to work on.
Okay. So you see like potentially starting with pregnant women and eventually expanding to other areas down the line?
Yeah, for the doula business, that's what I want to do. I want to start off with this to see how it goes. I want to see, just try to, especially the ones that can't get to the doctor and stuff. So I want to make sure they are all right. I want to be an advocate for this, because I seem like, I feel like that somebody needs to talk up with the government. Like I'm a PCA, and I had this client, and her transportation was so bad, y'all. It was like to the point that I had to pay for Uber for us to get home, because the transportation got on my nerves so bad. Like I'm paying, this out of my pocket, and they're like, we'll reimburse. I'm like, no, don't worry about it, because I'm trying to get her home. So I'm like I personal experience with the old person. I'm like, okay, this is crazy. This is like an older person. Like they just sitting here hours and hours. And how the way they schedule these old people to get to the doctor is crazy, because it's like it's back to back. They expect to go from one town to another to get them, and it's really crazy. And how the way Medicaid is yeah. I have Medicaid patients now for doula, and it's a headache. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that. And then last but not least, what kind of support will help you move your project forward?
Read just the resources and support, and like y'all in this group to help me, because I really want to push this, not just like for area like this, the disadvantage areas. I'm focused on like areas in my community, they can get in our span out. But yeah, that's just one of the most things, and I want to do a deeper like dive into it where I want to interview some of the doctors and see, there's some like MCB does they have bands and stuff to take people to the doctor. But I want to see if I can get a, more research with interviewing, doctors and stuff like that and what their perspective on this.
Okay, that's FYI, doing like the interviews and surveys and stuff. That's part of the Grant Ready Fellowship, like the first stage of fellowship.
Yeah.
Like so, yep.
Yeah. Because I didn't know, I didn't even know, when I put it in, and I had got some article, and it was like transportation is like one of the barriers for people getting, not just pregnant women, old people, but yeah, I seen it firsthand. Like last week, every day this lady had a doctor appointment, and her transportation some days was good, and some days I'm like, they act like they didn't know that she had to go home. I'm like, are you serious? The lady got to get home. Like, it's.
Okay. Anybody else got any questions or comments for Latrice? Come on down.
I don't have a question, but I have an idea that I want to throw out there for you, Latrice. Have you thought about franchising it?
You talking about the mobile,
the van? Yep.
I just want to keep under my doula business for now to see how it go. Because I know I did some research on it, and it's like that's what I'm saying, I'm gonna do up to 1 year old, because they do have like when people come around and check your heart rate, your blood pressure and diabetes. It's like so many rules, like with the medical rules and Medicaid and all that stuff. As the child gets older, it gets more complicated with the shots and all this stuff and everything. So that's what I'm saying, I'm gonna start if up to 1 year old to see how it go. And then if it gets better, then I go further. But as time, I'm gonna have to expand, because but it's most likely a small little regular like mobile thing. If it's something that they experience in immersion, I'm definitely gonna be like, okay, you need to go to immersion room. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you to the immersion, whatever. But it's like it's gonna be like something like an urgent care, but I'll be more detailed with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna just do my Pareto thing. And if you had a baby, I check the baby, make sure they get their shots, whatever they need, whatever the first year. So I just want to see how it goes. But as time go on, I'm gonna have to expand, because the child get older and whatever. So yeah. That's why I want to link with MCB. The goal is like the area network has, where they can link MCB files to their files so they can see what's going on. That's what I want to do.
Yes, and I was going to ask, which is, for instance, if someone is on the van and they're getting an appointment, would y'all transport them to other, like if you have to refer them out, are you thinking about like transportation to like maternal? Sometimes there's maternal health specialists that they have to go to at different places. Would that be an option as well?
That would be. I know it's one of my doula service where I do referrals for them if I can find somebody, and I can do a referral for them. That's on the doula thing. But yeah, they need, like, if it's something that we can't do, definitely, like, they need to go to they got high blood pressure or something like that. I would definitely do a referral for them to go out, and I'll be like, okay, this referral came from Latrice, doula, blah blah blah, whatever. So yeah.
Yeah, and then I was going to ask too, as well, just me being a doula, sometimes places that I'm going to is unsafe, or that client does not want us to meet in their home. So this will be a good option as well, because we will both be in a good, safe space, because sometimes there may be other family members that they may not want to disclose stuff to. So even having it like as a safety spot for them to meet and discuss their options when it comes to pregnancy and postpartum care as well.
Yeah, definitely. Like, that's the thing too. That's when the HIPAA thing comes in, because I don't want them people to know what's going on. So if anything, and that's the thing, like, we go to the hospital and then they ask you, are you safe in your home? Are you afraid you're going, the questions they ask there, because domestic violence. So that's part of it too. I learned how to do. But yeah, that's definitely going to be the important thing. But I am going to ask some questions. I will get them the resources if needed. If they need to get away, it's up to them. You can't force it on them, whatever. So yeah.
Imagine walking out of a prison gate after years away, only to realize the hardest battle is just beginning. Every year, 600,000 people return home, but for mothers, the clock is ticking. Without a front door key, they face losing their children forever. We aren't just providing beds, we are building a restorative bridge home. Let's talk about how we keep families together through home and hope here at A Mother's Love. Every year, over 600,000 people return home from prison. For mothers, the stakes are incredibly high. Our mission is to keep families together through housing and reentry support. We provide restorative community care to help returning women build stability and find a true sense of hope. Now, let's take a look at why this matters now. Elena served her time and wants her daughter back, but she is fighting a legal clock. She has only 15 months to find a stable home, or she could lose custody forever. Elena represents thousands of mothers who were primary caregivers before prison and now need a real chance. However, she does face many invisible walls today. Some of those invisible walls for returning women that they face has a maze of barriers. Most safe housing options are blocked by criminal record screening. Without a state ID, you cannot even open a bank account or sign a lease. When housing is out of reach, the risk of relapse and losing your children become nearly certain. The current system is failing these families. Most shelters were designed for single men, not mothers with children. These environments are often communal and chaotic, which triggers trauma instead of healing. Because the demand for mom and me beds outweighs supplies 20 to 1, many mothers lose custody permanently under strict legal timelines. We have a different way of leading here at A Mother's Love. Our organization is led by women who have lived this journey themselves. We build trust through shared experiences and empathy. Because 80% of returning women carry trauma histories, our peer navigators provide mother centered support. This lived experience allows us to understand specific needs. Here's how we can fix the deadlock. Our plan focuses on the ID vault and safe housing. We gather legal records 12 months before release to unlock services. We also provide landlord risk insurance and doula support for those that may need it. Since half of these women report having a disability, we offer holistic wraparound care. This plan leads to long-term success. When mothers have housing and support, families thrive and the recidivism drops drastically. Our peer support model significantly improves maternal health and keeps children in a safe and loving environment. By helping mothers build a financial independence, we ensure they can maintain their homes and reclaim their lives. We invite you to share in our vision here at A Mother's Love. We want to end the cycle of prison and poverty for families. We are raising $100,000 to fund security deposits for 20 mothers and hire 2 peer navigators. These deposits often exceed $3,000, creating a huge barrier and deficit. Your support helps ensure every woman that comes home is able to bring their child or children home safely and back into family reunification. Thank you for support. We greatly appreciate it. Home and hope is what we strive for. On this homepage, this is the homepage that we start out with. Any prospective homie that we're going to begin the process with. As I mentioned before, we start 12 months in advance. So basically, this is going to be
portal, where we start the process of getting all the information, putting them into the system, helping them start the process of getting IDs, birth certificates, social security cards, things of that nature. So that way, by the time that they are released from prison, they will already have those things in place because it will be in their portal. Everything that they've done will be checked off. The clock counts down from the moment that we start helping them. And from that time frame, they will have a whole 15 months to start from point A to point B, which is getting into programs such as like counseling sessions which will be mandatory that they will have to take. They will take any type of program that will benefit them to help them succeed, such as doing like cohorts such as this, or even taking like classes at Jason Reynolds, or some type of trade, anything like that, because that's going to be a part of their reentry program for them to remain in the program in order for us to continue to help them. Once they reach the 6-month mark of being successful in the program, we'll start the process to identify where they're at, if they are ready to move on to become independent on their own. And if they are starting the process to become independent on their own, then that's when we'll start to get things together in order to provide them with at least the deposit for their move-in, as well as helping them with at least 2 to 3 months of their rent. Now, the other key part in the unification, unification process is helping mothers that are coming home from the penitentiary to be reunited with their families. Basically, any kids that they had while they were in prison that were taken away from them, be able to get them to be reunited with kids. Some may not want to be reunited with their kids, but the ones that do want to be reunited with their kids, that's what we're all about, because we want to have that family reunification, and also to stop the homelessness, because a lot of females that come home from the penitentiary, they have nowhere to go. Basically, the system is designed to help the men. Nothing against you, DJ, but it is designed to help the men. If a man comes home from the penal system, they have immediate access to food stamps, checks, a place to stay. If you go up and down Churchill where I live at, all you see is nothing but a bunch of group homes for men. There is nothing for females at all. They either have to get on a waiting list to get into the projects, or they have to live with someone, or they have to be out on the street. And a lot of them can't even get any type of stable home because they have a felon. They have a felony on their record. And that prevents them from being able to get into some of the subsidized housing. And so with my program, what I'm looking to do is to try to change that, to help them starting off on the right feet. Because some of the kids that they have lost custody of, some of them really don't want to be back in the environment that they came out of. Yeah, believe it or not, it's over 250 homes for men just in the Richmond and surrounding areas. If you go down Petersburg on Washington Street, it's an entire row of houses that is catered to nothing but men. Nothing but men. And it's like 7 or 8 houses within that block. And they're all like duplexes or split houses. And it's all catered to nothing but men.
Oh, wow.
What was the most surprising thing you learned during the challenge?
The most surprising thing that I learned is that I'm not very tech savvy, even though I work in corporate, but I'm not very tech savvy. And just using the AI tools, the Gemini tools, it opened my mind up to a lot more options and a lot more in-depth research that I really didn't even know that was out there when I first started thinking about doing this type of program. So originally what I wanted to do completely shifted. Honestly, it completely shifted to a certain degree in regards to some of the things. But it really did. It gave me a different outlook on a lot of the things that I wanted to do versus what I could have done. And it gave me a lot more, how can I put it? It gave me a lot more pros and cons versus not having the what ifs. This is a scenario that could happen. This is a scenario that you should do. And I really like that. And it was a lot of different articles and a lot of different things that, helped me kind of structure what I was trying to do. It's not where I wanted to be, but it's a good starting point.
Cool. That was the goal. To get started. Just to know it's possible. Because if you
Right.
think it's not possible, ain't nothing, no action gonna happen. But if you see like, oh, this is kind of possible right here, then you got support to kind of help you do it as well. That's what makes ideas kind of keep the momentum and going compared to just stalling out and giving up. So
Yeah.
happy about that. And then last but not least, what kind of support will help you move your project forward?
The support that would kind of help me move forward would be basically getting out there in the community more. I do a lot of volunteer work anyway at crisis centers. Um, so I feel like just getting out there a little bit more with letting people know what it is that I'm trying to do and how I'm trying to do it. That will help me out, as well as continuing to work with the Office of Community Wealth Building for further projects that may be able to help me. Also, I want to try to connect with other programs that are like mine or near like mine, in order to do some type of like partnerships, such as like doing charity events or doing pop-ups or you know sponsoring some type of event to where I can just be out there. Also, I want to work a little bit more closer with the Department of with DOJ and like the local sheriff's office. Um, I would love to get into the jails because I also am a doula as well too, but I also would like to get into the jails so that way I can start to build those relationships with um the the police department, with the sheriff's office and DOJ, so that way, you know, I'm on their radar of saying, hey, look, this person has this type of program. I think that you will be good for it because they have the potential to do better than what they are doing.
Love that. Love that. Anybody want to come on down and share any questions or comments?
Listen,
Yes.
we need to partner. I am a justice doula. I've been a justice doula for 5 years, right?
Oh,
For
wow.
women to be building trust. I have done nationally prison work in regards to women. This is like when I fell in love at the jail helping the women. And even all of us on this phone call, I know a lot of us are doulas, but it started off with me just doing yoga at a local jail. And it started off with me taking them meals while they were pregnant and then teaching them childbirth education and then doing many different things and being there for their pregnancy and then the separation and also encountering their fathers. And I was telling Coach DJ as well, and them wanting to like build better relationships and solve, mediate different things. And so this program is really well. So we definitely have to connect, and there's a lot of different resources that is out there. But number one is going to be trust. And I just want to thank you for even being resilient in completing this as you are navigating different things in your life as well. So thank you.
Thank you.
We weren't able to give you your roses because your phone went out, but we were all and support, and this is touching my heart, and just continue. And I am more than happy to partner with you, give you the resources. There's scholarships to become justice doulas. I have a lot of education. I already have workbooks already completed for them to even journal throughout their things as well. And I don't want us to look at it as a divide, because I feel as though when it comes to the male and the females, there may be different reasons, but the men inside feel different. They feel as though the women have all the resources with me going to yoga and providing meals. So they get upset sometimes, because they're like, even though they may have a home to go to, a reentry home or a halfway home, they're like, they don't get a lot of other resources. So it's about us all collectively coming together and being able to be a resource, and even think about a family. We don't want to separate the woman and the man from each other as well. So even homes that are co-ed and be co-assigned, so the whole entire family can live there.
Right. And that's what I'm aiming for. That's my goal. Like I said, reunification is for women with their kids, their family, and just, not being homeless. And giving them an opportunity to have a better outlook on life and a second chance. Some of them, it might be their third, fourth, fifth chance. Sometimes they don't get it right on the first go round. Sometimes they don't get it right on the second go round. But it's just being able to give them that opportunity to at least try to make some type of change and have the resources they need in order to make the change.
Love that.
Yes, that
No,
is so
that'd
good.
be
And then you
mhm.
starting over a year out is powerful. Like, that's powerful. Getting it ready early. The question came up,
Yeah.
or at least I heard the question recently about like whether or not we should do away with prisons, and instead have some sort of rehabilitation program or something, like getting to the heart of what caused the person to commit the crime in the first place, and then putting them in those programs. Starting a year out kind of sounds like that, right? Like going in the system and repairing the things instead of just putting a band-aid over top of it. That's super powerful. And then mixed with the doula going in, because that goes into mental health and like holistic well-being and everything. So that's increased the chance or decreased the chance of recidivism, right? Yeah, that's dope.
Yes. Thank you.
Any other questions, comments? Come on down. So we kind of pass our.
How would they apply for your program when they get out of jail? They had to go to a social worker or something?
So basically, the goal is to partner with the Department of Justice, and like I said, the Sheriff's Department or local community outreach programs, and have the application and have the information that's available for them to apply. But of course, while they're in jail, they can't apply for anything. That's why I would like to partner with the jails. So that way I can get the program out there, so that way they can say, hey, look, I think that this person will be a good candidate to be in your program.
Yeah.
So that's why I say we start out a year early, so that way as they get closer to their time to get ready to come home, they already know what's expected of them and what they need to do.
Yeah.
The minute that you don't do what you're supposed to do, we're gonna have to find another alternative in order for you to continue with the program.
Yeah. Instead of just, just releasing them, they don't know. Like I said, I had to help a whole lot of people. They ain't know how to get their ID, food stamps. I'm like helping them with jobs, resumes. I'm still doing it now because I got a heart to do it. But this program will help a lot.
Yeah.
There's a woman bending the bars. I forgot her name, but the name of her company is Bending the Bars. But she go in and advocate in the jail for people early release and stuff like that. So maybe connecting with her will be a good thing too.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Cause I know of a somebody that's in jail that she was saying that if she found some place that she can go to, a place, what you speak of, that she can get out, early.
Welcome to the Woman CEO Lab. This program is for first-year mom entrepreneurs who want to stop the chaos. We focus on developing the whole woman first and the business second. We help you lead your business with soft and bold clarity and focus. Let's talk about where you are today. You're a brave mom entrepreneur. You left your stable job to follow your calling and build something meaningful for your kids. You don't want a generic blueprint. You want a business that fits your real life. You belong to a growing movement of women-led businesses. But building a business brings hard challenges. Right now, you might feel overwhelmed by constant pressure. Many moms quietly panic because they lack a clear path forward. This leads to underpricing services and fearing a return to corporate life. Remember, 60% of senior women face burnout, but you do not have to stay here. That is why we have created this guide. Our founder replaced her corporate income with her own work and built this program for you. We combine professional corporate structure with safe, judgment-free sanctuary. This is a sisterhood standard. We offer a private community where there is no competition or comparison, only real growth and support. Here is how we make it. Our 90-day roadmap gives you stability. First, we build your personalized strategy. Next, we create offers to help you stop underpricing and build confidence. Finally, we launch a simple weekly workflow. Each phase builds on the last to find a rhythm that works for your life as a mom. Let's look closer at the second phase. In phase 2, you master your money and your mind. Our CEO Money Map provides financial clarity for your specific business stage. We also teach grounding practices to keep you steady during unpredictable times. Example, these dialogue sessions help you manage your emotional side of being a leader while growing. Let's compare this to working without guidance. Without a clear plan, your income often stays low and inconsistent. Isolation and bad advice leads to burnout, which pushes you back into survival mode. Women are 47% more likely to close businesses due to pressure. Having a structure changes that and keeps your business and dreams alive. Imagine a different outcome for your business. You can move from reactive hustle into calm, confident leadership. This transition allows you to make decisions from a grounded place rather than fear. This transformation allows you to make decisions from a grounded place rather than fear. When you show up for yourself every week, you gain stable income. You get everything done without the guilt of choosing work over your family. This is our vision for your future. We believe your kids and your calling can thrive together. You do not have to choose between your family and your dreams. We replace professionalism with real, messy, beautiful progresses. This is about building a legacy and a sisterhood with authentic connection is more important than being perfect. Is it time? It is time to take your seat. Your seat at the table is ready. Women-owned business revenue is growing fast and you can be a part of it. Start by taking our mental and financial self-assessment. From there, you can join our 90-day lab or partner with us to support other mom-led businesses in our community. Thank you for joining the movement today. Now, the Southern, that's like a comedic yoga flow. So I upload a video of comedic yoga to help you bring back your breath. So it's gonna be some yoga position, like yoga videos within the app to help you realign yourself and bring yourself back to yourself.
Okay. Right.
And then there will also be meditation in it somewhere. There's positive affirmations throughout it. That's the positive affirmation. Then you got the being that Kemetic is ancestral, is from ancient Kemet, which they call Egypt, which Africa is where it all began. So this connects us back to the roots and heals us from the inside out. And then you can begin your journey. There is so those are postures, clearing the mental. There's space for you to journal. There's space for you to have one-on-one sessions if you need them, because not everybody, like to be around a whole bunch of people and have people have their business out. So, you can have a one-on-one session with me and we can guide you through it. And it allows you to have the dialogue and have the partner saying, okay, you cried about it. Now let's do something about it. And having the accountability at the same time. This is the roadmap to where you get to keep track of your own growth based off of your own task. So and then there's buttons for you to review where you are with along the process. So if you start and you're not making no revenue, but your goal on the money map is to make revenue, it'll keep track of everything that you're doing and based off of the tasks. So if you see tasks down here, you set your own tasks. And yeah.
Okay. All right. And here's great app. And these are 3 questions. What inspired you to personally work on this idea?
Lived experience for one. Lived experience and feeling like I had to choose between being present and available for myself and my kids or giving them to the world to raise. So I decided to add to my skill set. So I am only tied to what I want to do when I want to do it and can make money and spend my time with my kids at the same time while making money. And it also teaches them transferable skills and skills that they can take and move forward.
Okay, great. And what was the most surprising thing you learned during this Ideas of Impact Challenge?
The statistics, the fact that for some reason, when I'm alone, I think I'm alone. And then I realize this is more common. I realize that this is more common than I thought. So if I think I'm alone, I'm sure there are other people that are not alone, but alone in it. And I know that, let's not be alone. We don't have to be alone. So I wanted to create a safe space where you can be authentically yourself, because as I was coming into this me, I was being accepted, but also ridiculed. And I didn't quite understand it because I was stepping into a corporate world that already had a structure and whatever. And I don't fit inside that structure. And it was obvious. And I got chastised for it, but in a nice, nasty way. And I don't want that for others. So I want them to have a safe space to come.
Love that.
And be authentically themselves, all of them, the messy one, the cry one, the happy, the sad one. As long as you're willing to grow and develop and self-evaluate, it's all good. Cry ugly cries, just come back.
Love that. And last but not least, what kind of support will help you move it forward?
I believe that what the Office of Community Wealth Building is doing is helping me move forward with all of the credit understanding courses, the financial courses, and it's developing it outside of my mind and making it real is what I would need continuous support with, because you're here and you helped me along the way. And I didn't even realize that the culinary entrepreneurship would also help me into this, because it's all things that I do naturally. I got to cook for my kids, so I might as well get it professionally, so therefore I can make money on my own and I'm not subject to, I don't have to go work. I don't want to work for anyone. I just want to work with people. We don't have to work for each other. We can work with each other. You do what you do, I do what I do, and we're gonna win. Like, just, win in your own way.
Love that. Love that. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for kind of, getting through all the struggles and challenges to kind of get here. So I appreciate you, and definitely we're gonna be here to help you move that idea forward. So
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just want to say, Dream, you've been true since the day I met you on the yoga mat. So that aligns with you perfect. You already know how we are. We've been through the trenches together. So thank you so much. That aligns with you perfect.
Great job, Dream. As always, I'm so proud of you. Yay, Dream.
I too love the Women's Eco Lab. Sign me up.
We started on the mat together. I did have a question, Dream. If someone is on the app, can they be not like, they don't have to put a picture up? Can they just be incognito?
Yeah. I feel eventually you'll want to put a picture up. And if you don't have a picture up, then of course we can figure out why. And if your issue is, I don't like taking pictures, or my hair isn't done, or I don't feel pretty, or whatever the reasons why we don't want to take pictures, there's somebody within the network who has the skills to add to that. So if she don't have an outfit, somebody's a stylist. If she don't know how to do makeup, whether she want to wear it or don't, somebody know how to do it. I know how to do hair. So it's because we are a community. Yeah, you don't have to have your picture up right now, but you do have to, as long as you are participating, you're going to feel the love and you're going to want to show your face.
Thank you.
Thanks for asking.
It's like it takes a village to raise a child, your concept, basically, yeah.
It do, and we all have an inner child.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the entrepreneurship came from.
I like
it. Thank you.
Well, I know we were past time. DJ, did you have something to close out, or would you want us to close out? You want me to close out?
I guess I just want to reiterate just the appreciation of y'all kind of starting at the beginning, not really knowing what y'all getting into, and kind of going through it, getting through it, pushing through it. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get here today. It's a great feeling. I feel so proud just seeing y'all present. I'm just like, wow, it's just an overwhelming feeling of joy that I feel for everybody here, and just excited to help you keep pushing your idea and making it real, and to make real impact on the people you're trying to serve. So just more appreciation and everything. That's my close up.
No, I appreciate you for the tools.
Yes. And Mystic, she's leaving the chat now. Hopefully she's getting some rest. But we just want to thank y'all all for being a part of today of Ideas and Impact. I know y'all did not know what to expect when y'all first started. So I'm so happy just to see y'all faces and to see the different programs. And it's so perfect how they all align together. So we see so many different partnerships. And this is what Office of Community Wealth Building is. This is definitely is creativity, is your energy, is how you showed up, is how you're showing in your power, all of the spaces that you're creating. How you are helping so many outcomes in Richmond, Virginia, when it comes to poverty, when it comes to maternal health, when it comes to fatherhood, when it comes to wellness, when it comes to all of the different things. So as we continue on, we need you to fill out the survey. I have placed a link in there. We need feedback in regards to how this program has helped you, how this technology has helped you, how you are able to see your business even grow, and how many ideas it may have came to you to help you create your business and grow even further, and bring your ideas to life. So if you all can please fill out the survey, I have placed it in the chat. I'll place it in the Telegram as well. And I want y'all to continue just to show up, support each other, and being a part of this journey.